Cancer, welcome to your just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. I trust there is a message here for you. So if you are a regular calling in for another reading, welcome back, Cancer. Great to have you here. And if you are a newbie, welcome. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Looking forward to bringing you through this message, Cancer. Please do like, share, comment. Hit the subscribe button. That is the energy exchange that keeps the lights on and the readings flowing. And if you are a newbie, drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I always love to hear, and I'm as interactive as I can be in my comments section. We are going to frame up with a couple of oracles, Cancer. I have two here. I have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. And don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. You might be dealing with someone of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So it feels like, or I always notice the Empress energy here in this reading. It just kind of gives me those vibes, and that can be about wanting to move towards new creations or birthing new opportunity, etc. But we're getting this message of don't let pride get in your way, and pride can be something that keeps us keeping up appearances or moving with the status quo or worrying what other people will think if we change that career, if we leave that relationship, if we, I don't know, make that move, whatever it is. So the message really is it's time to live for you here, Cancer. The Leo energy, strength, courage, and bravery to follow a heart's calling. So let's keep moving. That was the Moonology Oracle. I'm working with the Work Your Light Oracle. Our tarot deck today is the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot, and I'll link that stunner down below in case you want to add it to your collection. Personal readings and healings can be arranged by visiting my website. That is also linked. And you can find me on the socials, Instagram and TikTok, for different daily content. All right. We've been told this is the fall of this oracle deck. Leap. Just leap. Don't let pride get in your way. This is a time to give energy to this. You go first, the universe will catch you. So what is that leap of faith that you've been wanting to take? Have you been looking for the green light to move forward, the signiest of signs? Well, maybe this is your sign, Cancer. And the fall comes with a message of not sort of focusing on the end goal or destination, but being very present, putting one foot in front of the other, and saying yes to the path. Ooh, the Hermit. Number 9, Virgo energy again, just saying. And the Hermit for me is generally seeking deeper purpose, deeper fulfillment, but not being afraid to go on the journey to find it, even if it requires a journey of solitude, a journey of really navigating your inner realm. It's also really meaningful because collectively in numerology terms, we're in a number 9 year this year, Cancer. This is number 9 in the major arcana. So just think for a moment, how many people, maybe including yourself, do you know right now that are going through major life transitions, like big endings of long-term relationships, shifting work, career, relocating, like whatever it may be. So what is that energy for you? What is it for you? Because you're wanting to take a leap into something, and it feels like it's time. But sometimes the Hermit can be, I'm worried because I can't see the full path, right? Will it work? There can be fears and anxieties that present with that. Yeah, 7 of Cups. I mean, some of you also might be wanting change, but you're not sure what direction to go in. Like, for example, if this is work, career, it'd be like, well, I know I don't want to do what I'm doing, but what is that? What is that? And do I need to restudy, retrain? That's just an example of this energy. The 7 of Cups can be, there's a lot of possibilities. I just don't know which one to choose. And I'm feeling the smoke screen of that, maybe feeling a little bit scattered. It's an illusionary energy that can keep us stuck. And don't let pride get in your way. This could also be trying to make everything look glossy on the outside. I don't want other people to know that I wasn't happy in that situation, or that I didn't want, the situation, because I might be seemed as being, selfish or ungrateful in some way. But your heart, Cancer. You know what is right for you. 4 of Cups, like another contemplative energy. So this is your reading. If you've been feeling like this for quite a while, and you've probably been going through the motions within your situation, and you've been asking the universe and you've been putting it out there, but potentially the only thing that is clear right now is that you do want change. I mean, some of you might know where that leap leads to, but the Four of Cups, it feels like you're at an important threshold with this, and you're really looking for that purpose, that joy to be lit up. Hierophant, Taurus energy, number 5 in the Major Arcana, which talks about the critical turning point. The Hierophant, for me, the life areas this would be in would be reevaluating a very long-term commitment, a marriage or de facto relationship, a live-in relationship, a traditional career. Like you might have followed the path or the family path, like become a doctor or a lawyer or an accountant or a mechanic or whatever it is, and then you've gone, you know what, I was actually not following my dream, I was following the dream that was handed to me. And that's for some of you. Excuse me, I'm recovering from this cold. This could also be, well, I'm 3.5 years into a 5-year degree, because this can be, you know, like university study or an apprenticeship or something like that, but I don't know if I want to do it, but I've spent all this money on it, and maybe I've taken out a debt, or my parents have helped pay for it, and I'm just like, what do I do now? I feel like I have to follow through. So what I'm saying is there is a really big reevaluation point going on, and I feel that you're wanting to go against the grain, like you're really wanting to go on the road less traveled. You might be like, you know what, I should have just watched videos on YouTube about how to do business rather than doing my MBA. You know, it's that kind of energy. And then maybe I should move into a social media driven business. Like there's so many different options these days. That's only if that is what you were dealing with. Okay, I'm going to make the spread here. I've got the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So you know how we talked about you wanting to get back to your joy, your happiness and everything? Well, that is the Three of Cups. It's through the gateway of a new solid beginning. And this would be, you know, saying yes to the new path. The Page of Pentacles brings us the Ace of Pentacles, the golden opportunity, the best life energy. But of course, through our free will, we have to be the one who embraces that, who shuts the doors that need to be shut in order to get there. So again, I feel like you are the one that's keeping this to yourself. You can see that she's got that behind her back. It's like you've maybe been journeying this internally for quite some time, and you might be getting ready to do the big jazz hands reveal. Hey, I don't want to do this degree anymore, or, you know, unfortunately, you know, this marriage isn't working for me, or, you know, I really want to change my careers. I know I'm really good at this, but it's not where my heart sits. So you've got major reevaluation to get on your true path, really. And it is going to require a leap of faith. But I do feel that once you've made that decision and taken action on that, you're going to feel, you're going to be celebrating. Like you're going to feel, I've done the right thing. And there's this real light-hearted energy with the Three of Cups coming in. And the Three of Cups says that you're planting the seeds for a really abundant harvest in a new direction. Okay, so in this time that we're in astrologically, there's only one way to go, and that's in the direction of our authentic truth. Otherwise, you know, that's when we're going to really, you know, split timelines and feel in our lower expression. All right, again, there's not necessarily any right or wrong, but it's like, do you really want to move to your highest vibrational state? This shift is part of that. So Cancer, I'm going to leave it here, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe if you did. Personal readings can be arranged through visiting my website that is linked below. Find me on Instagram or TikTok for different daily readings. And you might want to check out your 2025 year ahead reading here, Cancer, to see how this energy is playing. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, this is like catching in my throat. Happened in the Scorpio reading right at the end as well. What was I saying? Yeah, check that out if you want to see how this energy is playing out across the next few months. I'm going to leave it here so I can just cough this out, but I'm sending you so much love and magic, Cancer. Do take care. Bye for now.